In terms of the numbers, in terms of the millions of dollars with this contract, what does that mean to a guy that not long ago was crashing on a teammate's couch?
Well, it's definitely nice to be able to have more job security, and I think the thing that I'm really excited about isn't necessarily X amount of dollars. It's the fact that I signed a 3-year deal, so I get to play this game in the NBA for 3 more years, and at the same time, I don't think it's all about money, but I think that at the same time, how much they put shows their investment and their belief in you as a player. And I'm just excited for this opportunity to be able to play basketball and to be able to do it with this team and this organization.
How do you feel about not returning to the New York Knicks, Jeremy?
I'm very thankful for what New York did for me this past year, and that's from the Knicks to the city to the fans. I'm definitely very humbled at the support that they gave me and my teammates this past year, and now I'm kind of turning the book to the next chapter of my life and focusing on how can I help this team, how can we get better, and how can we win, and how can we make the playoffs and kind of move in the right direction. And so very, very excited to be here.
Have you had time to think and comprehend what happened to you in New York, not only stardom in the city, but worldwide as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to think about. Just because I remember so vividly what it was like a year or 2 years ago, just trying to make a roster, and the blessing that I've been given and the opportunities that have come my way. I'm very thankful for it, and sometimes I have to kind of remind myself of everything that has happened and how much change there's been.
Presumably the spotlight here won't be as bright as it was in New York. Are you looking forward to that, maybe being a little low-key, or will you miss that energy?
I don't even know. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I know the fans here. I've heard the fans here are very loyal and very crazy, and I just think I'm going to have fun playing here, and however big the spotlight is as long as me and my teammates are having fun playing basketball, that's really all that matters.
Do you feel a connection with Yao Ming, considering that this was his franchise when he was in the NBA, and have you spoken to him?
We texted a little bit back and forth. He just kind of said congratulations, I've always had so much respect for him, and I would watch him when I was a kid, and anytime he'd come to the Bay Area, I'd buy tickets and go watch him play, and it's definitely he's definitely someone that I can get a lot of advice from.
How important is it that you're a role model for Asians who want to play basketball at the highest level?
That's something that's very strong and I have a strong desire in my heart to be able to break certain stereotypes about Asians and Asian Americans, especially in sports. And I just think, as time goes on, I think we'll start to see more Asian Americans in sports, and hopefully we'll continue to be able to earn more and more respect when it comes to sports.
You call this your next chapter, Jeremy. Your NBA journey is far from over. But what have you learned about yourself so far?
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and I think the one thing that I want to focus on, or that I want to get better, is just being consistent in terms of who I am as a person, and really making my identity in Christ. And that's something that I want to continue to build on every day.
For those who say, or perhaps wonder, if you're a perennial all-star or a flash in the pan, what do you tell them?
Hey, well, no one has the answer to that question, and the only thing I can tell them is I'm going to work as hard as I can, and I'm going to buy into this team, and I'm going to try to help the team become as good as we can. And that's really all it's about. It's not about how many times you can be an all-star. It's really about your team's success.
You have, coming from Harvard, you have a great business sense. You trademarked Linsanity. What do you do with it? What do you plan to do with it?
Well, basically, it's just a way, like, with my brand, what I want to build towards and what I want to go towards. And I think when I'm done, playing basketball, I want people to think of me a certain way, and that is to play basketball the right way, to play as a team, play unselfishly, to play hard, and then off the court to really serve and love other people. And that's kind of where I want to go with in terms of the brand.